Welcome back to Talk of the Town. Joining me now is Loni Lueke, right?
Perfect.
Luke? Okay, with Winslow Design Studios. So welcome, Loni. We're thrilled to have you with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Winslow Design Studio has just gone through a change, right? Because formerly known as, like the artist formerly known as Prince, right? Formerly known as Winslow Kitchen Studios.
Right.
So tell us what inspired the change.
Yeah. The CEO of the company, Richard Winslow, hired me as a business coach in January to have a fresh look at his company and to see in which area it can be improved. One of the first things I noticed was that they are doing so much more than kitchen. Their main business is kitchen, bath and wine cellars, but they're also
capable,
doing flooring and custom cabinets. Custom closets.
Yes, okay. And so the design part of it, it really is just encompasses more of what they have to offer.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I think that's good. Now, you know, business is booming over there. So, and I mean, especially this time of year, everyone's looking at their outdoor living areas, looking at your house. All of a sudden, you want to, you know, clean up, update. So, how do you find clients? I mean, how do people find their way to your design studio?
We are in a very unique building, and everybody knows this, or almost everybody knows this. And people are just curious what's in, so they walk in.
And if you haven't had the pleasure, it is stunning in there.
Thank you.
I mean, it's, you know, your husband or wife, whoever runs the bills, will be upset because when you walk in, all of a sudden your house looks awful because you want everything to look like that, right? So now, what do you think makes Winslow Design Studio so special?
As soon as you come into our showroom, you see such a wide variety of products and whatever taste you have, if traditional, transitional, cosmopolitan, modern, you find products you love. But I ask our staff what makes us special, and one of our designers answered, we are going above and beyond to find out what the client wants, and then we get it done. And I think our service is really one of our biggest.
I completely agree with you. And I think another thing that's important to note is you have a very unique way of really being meticulous about a client's budget. So could you share that with us too? Because I think one of the things that intimidates people from taking action in this area is fear of A, what their budget actually is, B, if you can do anything pretty or dramatic with that budget, and C, if you can really trust that that budget is going to end up being the end result. So tell us how you are, this is something that you're very, very skilled at. So tell us why.
Glad that you asked this, because I think a good taste is not necessarily very expensive or vice versa. We are working with a kitchen planning analysis model. That means if the customer comes in with a budget, they can choose from different lines with a very optimal price-performance ratio. And from the cabinets over the countertops to the backsplash hardware, sinks, whatever, there are different categories. The customer chooses, we put it into our system, and the customer can see the cost for the whole kitchen. And if it's too high, we can
There's very specific things.
Yes.
Well, and what I love about that is how meticulous it is, because if you get a budget and then it's too much, you don't have to scrap it and make all those selections over again. You can, because you have everything pinpointed, you can go in and target, okay, well maybe this one particular thing we need to downgrade.
Maybe you choose another surface of the cabinets, or you choose another category
but then all
of the countertops.
Because all those decisions is a huge investment of time and energy. So it's nice that you can be that particular about it to not lose that investment, right? Now, what about, you mentioned earlier, service is something that makes you stand out, but explain to me exactly how or why. What is it about your service that makes it so great? We are going to find out, sorry about my English, we find out the needs of our customers and to fulfill the needs of the customers, and or if we are not able to fulfill everything, we help them guide to the best solution or option available. So, and we are working with a net of partners and experts. At the end, the customer get everything from
a single source, and that's
Okay.
one of the
Which
reasons why
say-
builders
yes,
and
yes.
architects also like
Because
working
you have
with us.
one contact that you build that relationship
Yeah,
with, too.
yeah, exactly.
And I think that's the benefit of working with an expert, right? Is that
Yes,
they have the
thank you.
relationships and they know when to guide you and they know when to just give you what you want,
Yeah.
right? So Loni, thank you so much. I can't wait to come in and check out the showroom and go
Please
home
do.
and
And
redesign
also
my
the-
backyard. So
yes.
please come see Winslow
Yes.
Design Studio. And thanks so much for being here, and thank you for watching. I'm Jenny Lockhart in for Sandy Benson, and please join us next time for Talk of the Town.